My name is Yanel de Angel, and I co-lead actually the Perkins and Will Boston studio. When we're looking to hire a candidate, we are looking for someone that has a great can-do attitude. There is a lot we can teach, but if you come with that passion and that drive and that attitude, I think it gets us very, very far. We have to look more and more like the communities we serve. So when we are looking to hire someone, we are looking for those diverse perspectives, someone that has lived experiences that will bring a very different perspective to the table, so that when we are co-authoring design together, all of those perspectives are really coming together to create something unique, so that it is innovative, it's not the status quo. We have a lot of initiatives in diversity, equity, and inclusion. We have added the J for JEDI, the justice part of it, and we have a very robust mentorship program specifically to Boston in partnership with Harvard. It's called Black in Design, and we pair high school students, college students, and professionals to really create a pipeline and bring those individuals that are underrepresented all the way through. So when we are looking to hire, when we are looking to grow the profession, we are trying to tap those underrepresented demographics. I myself, I'm a Puerto Rican, first Latina to lead the Boston studio. So really turning of the page, if you will, in terms of the diversity of the firm. Reviewing portfolios recently has shown that there is a lot more teamwork. So students will be sharing emerging talent, coming to, transitioning from college, will be sharing a lot of teamwork, which is great. That is something we didn't see before. My advice will be make sure you identify what was your role within that team, so that it's clear in terms of ownership, how was that collaboration coming together. If someone is obviously more advanced in their career, the portfolio is very different, and I will say we are looking for that Swiss knife, right, that has done different things. But we are also looking for that one thing that you have owned and developed. We like to say people can be generalists, but what is that one thing that you have a passion towards and have developed even further in your career? In this world of expertise, which is important, we need experts. I'm an expert myself in many things. We do need generalists as well. And I will say, even if we are working with a consultant or an internal team that is focused, say, on sustainability, for example, we would love all the team to have a fluency and a literacy, if you will, in that, so that they can also elevate the project from the component that they are contributing as part of the team. We were lucky to already be in a technological platform that allows us to go completely remote, but at the same time, we learned that in a hybrid mode, we were able to listen to more voices that perhaps were not speaking up at a meeting, will chat away. And that really made us think about when we're back in studio, how do we want to be working? And furthermore, thinking that coming back, we had a great year. It was very busy, so the level of burnout was pretty high. And we did an assessment to understand what it meant to work in a high pressure environment in which we were. And shifting collaboration, not thinking about just, this person needs to work on this or that aspect, really thinking about what are the strengths of the individuals in the team and how can we play to those strengths for professional growth, but also for the growth of the project and the success of the team and the project for the client. A piece of advice for someone starting a career in architecture is to know that the people that you will see with success didn't get there in one go. This is an apprenticeship model, a mentorship focused profession, and you need to imagine your career in a ladder, a very soft ladder, and you need to have foundations before you move to the next step, so that you feel that you have mastered certain things before you move on to the next thing. Looking back in my career, values that I took from key mentorships throughout my career was to really speak up, be involved. And sometimes you see something, you're not in complete agreement, and if you're junior, you might just don't want to put that out there, but you can do it respectfully, and I think it shares that you care. And I carry that lesson up to this day, that I am still learning, and it is important to ask questions, and there is no such thing as dumb questions. All questions are important. In my career, I had the good fortune I have been with Perkins and Will for 15 years. I was hired as a project architect, no leadership title, and I had the opportunity to be really nourished by the firm and was able to grow within the firm, which I am extremely proud of, and I try to pay it forward every day. In 2017, Hurricane Maria hit Puerto Rico, my country, and I felt that I had privilege, that I was in a position of leadership in a firm, one of the largest in the world, and that it was my time to give back with others, because I don't do things alone. We co-founded ResilientSEE, CSEE for social, environmental, and economic resilience, and we could not have done it without the support of our firm. It's a non-profit. It exists within Perkins and Will, and we do pro bono work for communities in Puerto Rico. We have done 12 projects, 3 of them are still active, and it has been quite a journey. And I will say, lesson learned is we're not the expert, the community is the expert, and we are there to really amplify their voice of those in need and give them the tools so they can succeed, because resilience is not a parachuting act, it really needs to be an empowerment. And yes, that's what we have been doing with ResilientSEE. I will say that at Perkins and Will there are many opportunities to pursue your passion projects, the things that are so valuable to you as an individual, as an architect. We are very entrepreneurial, and I will say we often say run until apprehended, and that really means permission to act. You see something where you can contribute, where you can make a difference, you should voice that, because quite often we will take pro bono work to make sure that we are servicing our communities, and that only happens through the people that are part of our talent group, right? So it's really important that people stay connected and that we are servicing our communities.